remastering the GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition using the best mods. As you might already know, the Definitive Edition was a bit disappointing, and for $60, as we've addressed in detail in many of my videos on my channel, it really wasn't anything special. And as promised, I am going to use all the best mods to make the best version of this game, including graphics mods, car mods, gameplay changes and more. Let's see if we get something that's actually better than what Rockstar gave us. If you would have liked to have seen a proper remaster of the GTA Trilogy, give the video a quick like rating and let's see how many people actually wanted this. I have installed a lot of mods, and after experimenting with them, sadly, a lot of them don't even work. And that is because the modding community for this game has died a death. No mods are being made for this game anymore. But here are the mods that I have been able to get working, which will improve the game. So firstly, you might notice, I don't know how easy it's going to be to notice, there is a graphics mod. Oh, bollocks. Well, that's not a good start. Ignore that. Yeah, there is a graphics mod that I'm using, and it's really subtle. It's not massively noticeable, but it's good. It makes the game look sharper, it has improved lighting effects, and it makes the cars in the game look slightly better, a little bit more shiny, if that makes sense. Not very good at explaining this, but it does improve the graphics slightly. Unfortunately, the major graphics mods for this game no longer work, as we discussed earlier, so we are stuck with a subtle one. But I still think it looks pretty damn good. If you compare this to the Xbox or PlayStation version, it definitely looks better. Oh, bollocks. Spent all this time getting all these mods and it just crashes like that. The next thing we have, which isn't really something you'd get in this game anyway if Rockstar brought it out, but it's a little mod menu which helps massively and obviously improves the game because you can spawn things in the game and, you know, do loads of fun stuff. So it does make the game better, but it's obviously not something Rockstar would put in the game. So let's move on to the more interesting stuff. So let's go ahead and spawn this little baby. As you can see, we have a car mod and it looks the bollocks. The graphics on it looks amazing. And yeah, the car looks really damn good. A lot of the car mods now don't work, which sucks, but this one does, at least. I went through so many of them, guys, trust me, it was a pain in the ass. This one works, and it does look pretty damn good. Now, something else to mention is we also have a vehicle handling mod, which has been enabled as well, which makes driving in this game a little bit more realistic. Now, I'll be honest, it's not massively different, but you can notice it when it's going around bends and stuff like that. And what I've tried doing is disabling the mod, and you can notice the difference when you turn it off. Don't know what the hell happened there physics-wise. But yeah, so this is something that I really do like. It makes the game feel less dated, and yeah, I just like the driving better with this mod. Now, the next thing you might have noticed is there is more pedestrians in the streets. This was something I complained about when we played GTA the Definitive Edition after its release. Oh, bloody hell, look, it's all kicking off. It was just the feeling that the city was completely dead. There was literally no pedestrians down certain streets, and it's such an easy thing they could have fixed. And there was also pedestrians like spawning in and disappearing and all that kind of stuff. And straight away, you can notice with this mod, there is a lot more people on the streets. And it just makes the map feel a lot more alive. Just a subtle little thing, which definitely improves the game without a shadow of a doubt. And now that it's daylight in the game, hopefully now you can see a little bit more of these graphics mods we're using. Now, something I really did want to change about this game is the sounds. And that includes the sound effects of guns and vehicles in the game. Now, believe it or not, there is a mod you can get for this, and it does improve the sound in the game, although it's not perfect. But guess what? The mod no longer works. I tried my best to get it working, and unfortunately, it hasn't been updated in bloody ages, and it doesn't work. That is something I really did want to use, as I really don't like the sound effects in this game. as they have not been touched whatsoever and they sound incredibly dated. For me, that one change improves this game massively. There is also a mod installed which restores all the original music from the radio in the game, which was removed in the Definitive Edition. Of course, this isn't something I can actually play in the video, as the songs will get bloody twatted by copyright, but this is also a nice mod. So this is the absolute best you can make this game right now with the mods available, as there is now barely any mods being made for this game. But I do understand why people hate the game so much, and why they refuse to spend any time making mods for this game, when all it's going to do is make more people buy the game, and therefore giving Rockstar more money. Even though there is just small changes, this version is still better than what we actually got. Yes, it could have been better with the added sound effects and whatnot, so let me know in the comments what changes you wanted to see. I'd be really interested to know, and to see my last video where we discover how it's possible to play GTA 5 on the PS2, which is pretty insane. Just click the card on screen to check out that video.